Hi guys. As you notice, we have a little change of venue because, of course, you know, when I am going through my mental struggles, the bed is definitely the place where I would prefer to be, whether it's working from the bed or just laying there, which is kind of how I'm feeling right now. It's rather late, but I definitely wanted to record a video and share with you guys. One thing that I will say is that I do think that I have a problem with sharing, because sometimes I just don't want to share, or I don't feel like I need to share, or I just don't feel like my life is that interesting enough to share. And I mean, maybe we all feel that way, but I want to get out of that, especially as I continue to grow Dose of Om and continue to find my own. So I am making a promise or setting an intention to share more. So one thing that I definitely wanted to share was, I feel like I had a little bit of a meltdown a couple of days ago. Like, I mean, full on crying, like I was venting to God, chatting with the universe, and I kind of had some serious outbursts. I was speaking out loud, and I just had to really let go of some of the turmoil and challenges and just the feelings that I had on my heart. And it's so interesting, like that day I had a good day, and then it was just like one little thing that set me off, like one straw broke the camel's back, and I just was completely fed up with the rest of the day. Like, I was just completely frustrated. It had to do with my phone. I recently just got a new phone after having to deal with like the world's worst phone on the face of the planet, and I kept thinking, it was like, oh my gosh, like I just don't have this money to be spending on a brand new phone, and I need my phone for work. I need my phone for like my life in general. If I could just go back to the days of flip phones, Nokia phones, where I really didn't care about my phone all that much, it was just a tool for me to communicate with the parentals to let them know that I was safe, then cool, sure, whatever, why not? But like now I just feel like, oh my God, I need my phone, and if this thing isn't working, then my world is completely shot to shit. And it just kind of ruined me for the moment. Like, I could not help but to just start tearing up, because I felt like the world was crashing down on me, and I just felt like I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to go other than just coming home and, you know, completely unable to understand me, came home to hubby and was just like, I just need to be held right now. I just need to cry. I need to get it off my chest. I just need to like feel really, really frustrated in the moment. I need to feel just human in general. Like, I feel like I've said before, like, we just want to be superhuman. We just want to do so much more for ourselves and for the world in general. And sometimes, or a lot of the time I should say, things are just completely out of our control, and we wish that we could like be a lot more hands-on with the direction our life is going. But that evening, but that evening, I need more light. I was on a roll. So I just completely felt out of control and was just entirely frustrated. And as much as we want to be hands-on in the direction of our life, that evening, as I was venting to God and chatting with the universe and just like really, really putting my frustrations out there so that I could let them go, I realized that sometimes, or maybe all the time, we don't necessarily have a hand in the direction that our life is going. And what we need to do or be better at is to just, you know, choose a destination, choose a path, choose a journey that we want to go on, and then just allow the universe to drive us there. Yeah, sure, you know, we can make stops, we can make suggestions, you know, we can even make some detours so we can have a little bit more adventure or have a little bit more spice to our life. But at the end of the day, like, the universe is the one that's driving us to that destination. Like, there's gonna be so many stops. And I mean, if you have McDonald's money, sure, you can go to McDonald's or whatever, but at the end of the day, like, the universe is driving you to that destination. So the very next day, after I just kind of let out all of my frustrations, I felt so much better. I felt the weight of the world just disappear from my shoulders. At the time when felt like I was completely falling apart, I just had no idea what direction I was going in. I was like just sitting there in the car and I was just driving, but I really wasn't going anywhere. And then when my phone started acting up, it just felt like my world was crumbling down. And what I realized that evening, when I was letting go of those frustrations and those anxieties and, you know, some of those anger and that fear, I just realized that sometimes you just do have to go with the flow. You just have to let go of the troubles that you're facing, let go of the problems that you're facing. And you may just need to lay in the bed for a little bit and talk to the God, or talk to God, talk to the universe, talk to the sky, talk to the ceiling. If you have to just let that frustration go, like let that shit go and be grateful. That's definitely what I learned waking up the next day, was to just be grateful. Like, sure, you know, the phone was just not acting right, and eventually I did get my phone fixed. Shout out to Cassandra at Best Buy for putting my phone completely back together. But I just realized, like, be grateful. There are other people in the world who have it so much worse than you. Like, you have a roof over your head, you have clothes on your back, you have food in your fridge, food in your stomach, you have a car full of gas to take you wherever you need to go. You, at the very least, you have money coming into your bank account regularly. So what is there to be that frustrated about? What is there to be that angry about? What is there to be that sad about? So once you realize everything in the universe is working in your favor, once you realize everything that you have right now is because the universe is working to bless you, nothing really seems that bad. And when I woke up the next morning, I realized that, and I was so much more grateful for the things that I had. So yeah, that's what I want to leave. If you are feeling frustrated, if you are feeling angry, if you're feeling sad, if you're just feeling like the world is completely crumbling on you, just remember, just first of all, look around to see everything that's going on for you. Look around to see everything that is in your life. Look around to see how much you have in your life, and remember to be grateful. First, relax. So you know how I like to do in front of my bookcase. Relax, be grateful, and find your own, because it's not as bad as you think. Yes, it feels like it's like the end of the world, but it's not as bad as you think. And sometimes you just need to lay down, shout your frustrations to whichever God you pray to, or whichever God is listening at the moment. Talk to the universe, get the answers that you seek, get the answers that you want to know, and just relax and be grateful and find your own. So, of course, you already know, go to doseofohm.com. You know, don't forget to sign up for membership or subscribe to the newsletter. Be sure to follow Dose of Ohm at Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Don't forget that Pinterest. Drop me a line, say hello, send me an email, hi@doseofohm.com. And if you are a part of our challenge, hashtag HowDoYouOhm. Right now we are celebrating mom, so I definitely want to hear, how do you celebrate your mom? How is your mom your ohm? So yes, drop me a line. And again, relax, be grateful. It's not as bad as you think. Trust me, I am taking a dose of my own medicine and remembering that, because I definitely need to remember to be grateful, especially in those times when I just feel like I don't have anything going on in my life. So I want to leave you guys with that. Peace, love, light, dose of Ohm. Talk to you soon.